So, its software recently updated Doom Eternal with 2 new master levels, and these 2 master levels have Ultra Nightmare support, so it's time for me to go back to this little series again. Anyways, this is my Ultra Nightmare commentary walkthrough on Mars Core master level. I decided to do this one first because I like this one more over the World Spear, and the World Spear is definitely going to take a while too. It was a lot longer than I thought, so I decided to do this one because this one is shorter. But this first fight, pretty self-explanatory. Not really too much of a big deal here. Just take care of these shield guys and be careful with the Mancubus right there, and you're good. Alright, so we're getting up close to like a pretty spicy fight. And speaking of spicy fights, I do think this master level, it's definitely a tough one. Like, it's tougher than the Super Gorness and definitely tougher than like the Cultist base and the Arc Complex. I think it's probably on the same difficulty as Taras Nabad, really. But yeah, so there's gonna be like a trappish encounter here with these I think 4 Siren Manks. They're not too bad if you just do what I do here. Just blood punch them, grenade them. You can also use, what is it? Yeah, you can use like plasma gun if you want to. I didn't have any more blood punch here, so I was like, crap. I just decided to kind of think what to do here. And I wanted to save my freeze bomb because these 2 arch vials here, they always spawn in this same location. You'll see me kind of like getting ready to spawn trap them. You see? I do this little Arbalist lock-on trick. It's very underrated. Really good at killing these arch vials really quickly. And this is why I saved the ice bomb. It's for this arch vial here. They always spawn here, so get ready for them. You definitely want to kill these 2 Archies really quickly. They can totally kill you. They're very good in this little area because there's not a lot of space for you to like dodge their projectile. And oh, this is a pretty fun fight here. I normally like to use like my lock-on rockets here, but I kind of didn't have enough ammo, so I basically used like a lock-on rocket, and then I kind of like just abused those what is it? Oh, I forgot. Like those little zombies with like the explosive things right here. So yeah, I just use it to kind of like cheese kill the Dread Knight. I mean, not the Dread Knight, the Hell Knights there. It's way better if you use lock-on rockets, but micro missiles can also work too. Oh my god, I couldn't believe that Revenant managed to hurt me. But yeah, this Ultra Nightmare video, it only took me 1 attempt, but honestly, out of all like the videos I've done for this series, I think this was my worst playing. Like, I was actually playing this pretty late, you know, and I wanted to kind of like get this video out the way. And around probably like 60 to 65% through this video, I really started to get tired, and you will notice me like doing some chokes here and there. It's pretty embarrassing, but at least I managed to beat the level, and I think that's what really matters here, really. Okay, so this was kind of weird here. In my practice playthrough, yeah, look at this. I was like, what the hell? You know, I didn't expect to lose like that many health there, because in my practice playthrough, I really didn't lose too many health and armor. And that's not the only time where things get really like close here. I've had a couple more close calls during this recording here. But yeah, be kind of careful with those Mancubi. I think this arena can be pretty scary because like the little what is it? Those hazardous environment. Like, you don't really have a lot of space to move and all that stuff. So be very careful there. I think I just kind of got a little unlucky. Alright, so this fight, pretty self-explanatory here. There's always going to be like a Cyber Demon with like 2 zombies here. Really easy to take them out. You could just do whatever you want. And you have this mega health if you need it. Alright, so this This next fight is really simple too. It's just all about spamming the SSG Ballista or SSG Precision Bolt here. Yeah, you're stuck in purple goo and you just fight like a Hell Knight and a Baron. I don't know how much the damage the lasers do, but definitely stay in the middle. And when the Baron comes out, yeah, just use the freeze bomb. Easy, really easy. And just stay in the middle. Don't take damage from the laser. I have no idea how much damage they do, but I assume it's probably a lot. So this fight, this is kind of a cool fight here. I like to use the lock-on rockets to get rid of the revenants here. Then there's these pinkies. You definitely got a lot of ways to fight them. You could just go crazy on the blood punch, which is what I did, and I also started using like remote detonation and kind of like a mixture of grenade launchers and stuff. Yeah, see? Yeah, I had no blood punch here. I was like, crap. I don't know how many blood punch pickups you have on this arena. So if you actually do know how many blood punch pickups you have in this arena, maybe you can get more aggressive on the pinkies there. But yeah, I decided to kind of just take it real slow here. But this fight is really not too bad. You know, pinkies are really not that threatening. And right here, I was able to get real aggressive with my blood punch because I have full health and full armor. Alright, so this fight, it's not, what is it, like the Cackle Demon ambush here. Oh yeah, you gotta kill like some of these fodder demons to spawn them, but for the Cackle Demon part, be kind of careful. I do notice like it kind of spawns when you kill like majority of the Cackle Demon reinforcement pack, so you know, when you pretty much take out majority of those cackles, get ready to go for the buff totem. Oh, you got me there, really? And that buff totem, it's pretty simple to find. I found like, I mean, I personally think like all the buff totems in this level was pretty easy to find, but the World Spear, oh my god. One of them, it took me a while to figure out where it was, and I actually like died multiple times because I had no idea where to find it. So this fight here, yeah, I was trying to take it slow. I wanted to get rid of the cackles. I like using chain gun and ballista for like the pain elemental. I knew the pain elemental was weak there, that's why I decided to go for the glory kill. And once you get rid of all like the air demons, the cyber demons are pretty much a joke. Like, you can pretty much just take care of them however you want. Yeah, I played, you know, this part pretty smoothly here, but man, the next encounter, this is where things really got sloppy. And honestly, I think I should have died here. You'll see why. Oh, that was a nice 180 turn shot right there. So I decided to use, what is it? Destroyer Blade, because in my practice playthrough, I tried using Rocket and Ballista, but those Carcass, I kind of noticed they were really annoying. And yeah, you can pretty much get rid of these cyber manks however you want. I just use chain gun and ballista. I like doing that. It's really fun to. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. In this video, I've also took advantage of like the new weapon binding for the controller. I use I use my super shotgun and my chain gun for like my weapon binds here. It's really nice to have. Definitely. Like I still kind of switch to my switch to those weapons with the weapon wheel because like I've had so much like years of playing Modern Doom with the weapon wheel that it's hard to kind of like, you know, adapt. But it's really nice to have that. But anyways, this fight right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to like kill, I think you need to kill like 3 Arachnotrons to kind of like activate the 2 Archviles, and I'm trying to spawn trap them. And unfortunately, I made a big mistake right here. Look at this. So there it is. I got the Archviles to spawn, but I missed my freeze bomb, and this is where things really went wrong. And right here, I was trying to redeem myself, but you know, I could tell like things weren't going too great here. I was trying to go for the quad damage. And that Dread Knight, man, oh my god, he got me super good there. I decided to use the BFG here. And this, look at this, man. Yeah, see, that freaking Archvile. I was trying to like, yeah, I was really trying my best to kind of stop him. And I decided to just use the Crucible here. This was so bad. If you actually, if you didn't miss like the freeze bomb, like I did in this video, you can actually kill those 2 Archviles really smoothly and really clean. Like you won't have to like use any super weapons at all. But yeah, I was just in a really ugly state. I had to use super weapons. I had to use a, was it 2 Crucibles here, which I personally think like you don't really need to use it here. It's really like this fight. It's one of those kinds of fights where if you really just see it coming, you'll be able to handle it. But yeah, that was just a bad freeze bomb, and it almost got me killed.
Warning, BFG 10,000.
So down here, what is it? So this fight is kind of interesting here. There's going to be like a little trappish encounter.
Warning,
I like to use the Arbalist and Chengen shield here, because you have like no space to move. So I just kind of like use a Chengen shield to protect myself, especially from all those enemies right there. And then use a Destroyer Blade to get rid of the carcass. Pretty simple. But be very careful of, like, you know, there's not a lot of like space for you to move here. So you can probably take a lot of damage. And I barely just made it to that freaking platform. So, this fight here, I think there's like 3 Doom Hunters. I personally don't think this fight is too bad here. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know, if you guys watch my series, you kind of know how I like to handle these guys. I just basically blood punch them with chain gun shield, and yeah, just finish them off with like the lock-on rockets. And of course, I use ice bomb or like the frag grenades. You can also use like the plasma gun too. The plasma gun is also great. And I mean like heat blast, just to be more exact. Ooh, that's kind of like a rare Doom Hunter kill there. Freeze bombing him and then just using SSG Ballista. Alright, so this next part is actually one of my least favorite parts here. What is it? It's that one part where you're getting really close to the BFG, but holy crap, the way they kind of put this buff totem in the purple goo, it was pretty dickish. And I actually almost died here, and I think this was like the second time where I almost died. On my first playthrough, I almost died because I didn't really see like this trap coming. On my second playthrough, you know, I pretty much handled this super clean, but on my third playthrough, which is the Ultra Nightmare playthrough, yeah, this went kind of ugly. So yeah, definitely use the chain gun shield here to protect yourself. And then you need to like, yes, you have to try to like, you know, you have to kind of get yourself out of that freaking purple goo. You have to pretty much like leave out of that spot. And that's kind of like the scary thing, because there's a freaking rank abyss and he can like stun lock you. It's really annoying. I mean, what is it? His attack, like the little artillery attack, while you're trying to like get out of the purple goo, you're just taking damage. Anyways, so this part here, this was actually my only death where I died during like my first playthrough here. It's actually the final wave that got me killed. But this fight, I actually found something interesting about this fight. This fight actually has respawning BFG ammo, so it's actually not too scary because, yeah, like, what is it? You are gonna get completely swarmed by a lot of dudes here, but I think the BFG respawns like every 20 seconds or something, and that's really big. Like that's super big. So, you know, this kind of fight, I like to kind of like I like to basically handle all these guys just kind of like playing the normal way here. For example, this wave with the Hell Knights, I just kind of love flying around with the Super Shotgun and Lock-On Rocket. And I highly advise you guys to use like the BFG on the final wave of this encounter. I think that's the scariest one. Like I said, you know, on my first playthrough, that's the only time where I actually died. Because I got completely, what is it? I was trying to like Arbalist the Cackle Demon, but I didn't realize there was a Doom Hunter that spawned behind me, and then he attacked me, and that kind of like put me in a weird position. Then I was getting kind of body blocked by the Cyber Demons. And there, just do that. And once you do this, you pretty much got map control over this fight. This fight is really not too bad once you get rid of all the Cacos. It is actually possible to beat this fight without having BFG. Very possible. But, you know, I'm pretty much just playing. I mean, I make all these like Ultra Nightmare videos just kind of like playing the standard way. I don't have any like special restrictions or anything like that. So yeah, if you can use a BFG, use it. And this is a great fight for a BFG here because, like I said, it respawns. So take advantage of that. And the BFG is also going to be very helpful for the smoke. What is it? Like that one room with the invisible whiplashes and cackle demons. Oh man, that room is so cancer. That's another part where I'm going to be using my BFG. Alright, this fight, I find this fight to be pretty simple. I kind of don't see this fight being too bad here, although I could see why some people wouldn't like this fight. Yeah, there's like a lot of cackle demons. There's not a lot of space and all that stuff. Yeah, you see. This is what I do here. I just kind of like, yeah, you see. I just try to go in this area because I think it's safe. And of course, you know, try to kill like the Cyber Mencubus that's blocking you and all that stuff. That's pretty much what I do for all like the 30 playthroughs I've done for this map, and it works really good. So yeah, give it a shot, guys. I think this is like a really good strategy. Alright. So, oh yeah, I forgot about this part here. Definitely use a grenade and try to like kill those shield guys and get rid of the Cyber Mencubus. You cannot have him alive, you know, especially in that close proximity. I decided to use the plasma gun there just to show love. So right here, I should have actually used the Destroyer Blade here. The Destroyer Blade is actually very good for this next encounter. But I kind of forgot about like these invisible whiplashes. Yeah, use the Destroyer Blade. It'll just make your life a lot easier for this encounter. Alright, so this... oh, wait. I almost forgot. You got a little bit more here. A little bit more like these Spectre Trappish encounter. Pretty simple. It's really not that bad. All of these encounters are just a build-up for this encounter. I don't think this encounter is hard, but you have to take it real slow here. So basically, like the first few waves, they're kind of like a standard Doom Eternal encounter, but the last wave is very interesting, because basically when the 2 Marauders spawn, you have to kill those 2 Marauders, or else I think like the heavy demons that you fight are Siren Mankabai, Hell Knights, and the Whiplash. They will just infinitely respawn if you don't actually take care of the Marauder. So you have to really try to damage the Marauder, but at the same time, you know, it's kind of tricky because sometimes he doesn't do his thing, so you gotta really pick and choose, like, when is it right for you to burn ammo on, like, the heavy demons, because you can't just leave the heavy demons completely alive. They will eventually... Oh my god, that was a nice shot, actually. Okay. Because they will, you know, eventually overwhelm you, especially the Whiplash, you know. Sometimes she cheats with her little, like, lock-on blade attack thingy or whatever. I was getting a little sloppy here. I feel like I could have played here a little bit better. It's kind of funny that, like, I mean, even Taras Nabad, like on my second playthrough of Taras Nabad, when I was practicing for Ultra Nightmare, it was way cleaner than like my very first Ultra Nightmare attempt, and Master level Mars Core is kind of the same story. Hopefully, you know, when I attempt World Spear Master level, it'll look clean. Because I believe, like, this is the final update for Doom Eternal. So, you know, the next Master level commentary walkthrough I do will probably be the final for this series too. Yeah, these Barons, I don't really think they're too bad here. Just kind of dance around them, you know, attack them whenever you feel like you're comfortable. I was just trying to, like, make sure my health and armor is good here, because I definitely want to have good health and armor once, like, the Marauders start spawning. So here it is, the Marauder fight. So you first fight like one Marauder, but I think like once he's around 50% health, the second one will spawn. And yeah, you gotta be careful of the shield guys here. Shield, I almost forgot there's like shield guys that spawn in this encounter, and it can be really scary. And the grenade launcher can actually be pretty good here if you need to like use it to kind of soften up the Marauder's health here. He can sometimes be pretty hard to like attack, because like I said, you see, like there's all these Hell Knights chasing me, and I couldn't really find like the right moment to like attack the Marauder. See, I was trying to like get ready to fight him there, but the Hell Knights were so greedy. And then I decided to kind of reposition and try to soften up either the Hell Knights or the Marauder with my grenade launcher. Like I said, this fight is just all about patience, you know. I think on my second playthrough, it didn't really take as long. Like, it felt like it didn't take as long. Like, if only I could show you my second playthrough, which was basically a practice playthrough for Ultra Nightmare. Like, it just felt way, I mean, it was definitely cleaner for sure, but it felt faster too, because things were kind of going my way, you know. This one, not so quite, especially around like 60 to 65% towards the video, where I was starting to get tired, and my playing was starting to get pretty crappy. I was starting to do a lot of embarrassing things. Oh yeah, that was pretty scary. That freaking Hell Knight just kind of came out of nowhere. So yeah, you know, as you're kind of like dancing around through this arena, be very careful of like the heavy demons. Like, you don't want to completely ignore the heavy demons, because if you do, they'll eventually chase you. But at the same time, you kind of really want to conserve your ammo for the Marauder, you know? So right here, I thought this was kind of like a good time to go for the attack here. I remember I was trying to get my blood punch here because I wanted to have at least one blood punch. I got my, yep, I got 2 blood punch here, so that was good. Oh, that was, oh, look at that. Oh, so there it is. My chain gun bind right there really came out to play. Yeah, like I said, this fight kind of took a lot longer than I wanted to here, but I think you kind of get what I need to be doing here. You know, just try to like attack the Marauder whenever you feel like there's like no angry Hell Knights or what is it, Whiplash trying to go after you. The Whiplash is definitely scarier. So there we go. I got one Marauder down. So that's good here. And I think like when you kill one Marauder, the Whiplash will start coming out. There she is, yep. So definitely start using lock-on rockets to try to get rid of her. Especially if she's really close to you. You don't want to get hit by her little range attack. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was really unfortunate. Yeah, this is how I handled this fight here. And it's funny because on my very first playthrough, oh yeah, this was like a really nice ice bomb. See, I just used it to kind of stun the Hell Knights. On my first playthrough, I actually had a feeling like something was kind of going wrong with like the heavy demon spawn. And then I was like, are you supposed to like fight the Marauder to kind of like despawn like the infinitely respawning Hell Knights and Whiplashes and all that stuff? And I was right, you have to kind of do that. So yeah, you know, this fight did take a while, but I would say like I was doing pretty good here. You see, my health and armor was good. Oh, that was kind of scary. Oh, yep, the freaking Whiplash is getting angry. You know, hopefully you guys don't get that one bug where she attacks you like in midair with her range attack. Like, that's so annoying. Definitely use Destroyer Blade once the Whiplash comes out. It's really good against her. Oh, this was so unfortunate here. Yeah, see? That was so unfortunate. I should have not freeze bombed. So I had to kind of do it over again. That was a misclick. And yep, I remember the Whiplash was starting to get really aggressive here. I was trying to hug my chain gun shield because I was hoping she doesn't like glitch out with that attack and just completely lock on. I mean, just the worst. You know, it's always terrible when you fight that kind of Whiplash. So yeah, right here I was kind of losing control over this fight a bit, but I knew like the Marauder was super weak. I knew like he was getting close to dying. I just have to like get him. There it is. I finally got him, and I knew like this fight was over. Once you get the Marauder, you can pretty much kill like the remaining demons. And you will progress. Alright, so, oh yeah, that freaking Cackle Demon jump scare, that actually kind of creeped me out when I first played that. That was actually nice. So for this part, I actually made a mistake by using my Flame Belch on that Cackle Demon, so that's why I was kind of waiting. Yeah, you really want to use the Flame Belch here. That's a big, like, restack for health and armor. And there will be like 2 Dread Knights here, so be careful. Yeah, just use like the lock on. It's your best friend against these guys.
Jessica in HR and sign up now.
Alright, so this fight is not too like bad here, but what is it? I had a little weird glitchy moment here. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, just kind of do what I do here. Just hug the chain gun shield, and you could just kind of like use like a super shotgun with you or a ballista. Now look at this. I was trying to jump, but for some weird reason I couldn't jump, and yeah, I'm so glad I had my chain gun shield like up, you know, as I was trying to make my way to break the buff totem there. That would have been super frustrating if I died like that. So yeah, I don't know, like that little like box, it seems kind of hard to jump on it, so be very careful about that. I'm really glad I had my chain gun shield just like, you know, ready for that. Yeah, you see, like it's kind of inconsistent. Like sometimes you can jump on it, sometimes you can't. Alright, so there's like an alternative area, that one secret like Gore Nest encounter. I went through that place on my first playthrough, and I don't recommend it for Ultra Nightmare. It's kind of pointless to go there. Oh, look at that lock on. The lock on glitch. But yeah, just get rid of these like arachnotrons. It's pretty simple. Shouldn't be too bad, really. These next few encounters are kind of like relaxing, I guess. Alright, so this fight, this is what I just do. I just use the Arbalist just to get rid of these Cacos, and oh my god, one of them managed to survive and hit me. So this part, another simple like fight here. Just get rid of the 2 Cybermanks, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so yeah. Making your way to like down there with all like those freaking arachnotrons, it could be pretty scary there. So I decided to actually use my chain gun shield here. I don't know if that's really like optimal, because you know, with Shingun Shield you use, I mean, your movement is so much slower, but I don't know. That was the first time I've actually tried doing that. And I felt like I had to kind of play it more slower here because my health and armor was kind of low. And I like using a BFG here, mostly just to speed up the process, and because there's like a BFG ammo in this arena, which I actually did not get, and you'll see why I didn't get it. So right here, I was ready to use the BFG, and I'm like, let's fire it, just to speed up the process here. There's these pain elementals. Get rid of them first before you go for the Doom Hunter. Pain elementals definitely need to die first. And Doom Hunters really not that threatening once they have like no other heavy demons to back them up here. Dead. So here's like my mistake here. If you actually enter in this arena, you cannot go back and get your BFG ammo. That's one thing I just kind of learned while recording this video, and I decided to put saving throw for this section because I knew like this was going to be a scary fight. So, you know, what I like to do is I basically just kind of get rid of these cackle demons. I don't know when like the Whiplash spawns, but I just try to like hear their little like rattle noise, and once I hear that, I'll use my BFG. And of course, you gotta get rid of like the two barons here. They absolutely have to die. And make sure you're on this platform. You don't want to be in purple goo. And for the Cyber Demon, I just basically use the sword just to get rid of him, because he's super hard to see. Really difficult to see stuff in this arena. Not really a big fan of it here. But if you just do what I do here, you'll be able to make it out alive in no time. And, what is it? Another reason why I use the Crucible to kill the Cyber Demon is just to reduce the chances of him using that homing blade attack. You know, that attack that nobody really likes when they get hit. So this is where things kind of got a little bit awkward here. I remember, yeah, that was really bad. That was a bad start there. And then this guy kind of attacked me out of nowhere. I remember my health was pretty low here, and I was actually shocked because I honestly did not think this fight was that bad, but for some reason, yep, that's why. See, I was trying to get out, and then that guy just kind of came out of nowhere here. I think my big mistake was like I should have gotten rid of like the demons up top there. But I don't know, man. Maybe I got a little bit unlucky with the RNG, because this game does have its random moments here. So yeah, you know, for the next time, what is it? Like, if you actually get into this encounter, maybe it's better to try to get rid of all those heavy demons up top, just so you have better top control, and you don't have to like go bottom, which is kind of scary, because you'll never know if they'll try to like come down and sneak up on you. Alright, so this encounter, I remember. Oh yeah, yeah. That was annoying. I remember that freaking carcass. He's super annoying here. This encounter's a bit annoying here, but it's not too bad. It's more of a breather, really. Alright, so this encounter, yeah, this is where I was starting to get tired here. You're gonna notice, like, some sloppy plays here. I actually kind of forgot about this Mancubus. And my health and armor wasn't the greatest. Yeah, basically when you kill, like, not cyber Mancubus, two, Mankabai, the buff totem is gonna happen there, so get ready for that. Yeah, that was so unfortunate. I was trying. Oh, this was annoying. See, I was like, I wanted to go down there. I was trying to get up top just so I could get better height advantage, but nope. I had to go down there. And I was really trying to, like, minimize my damage here by just hugging the chain gun shield. And this is where I had a good... Yep, look at this, see? My freaking quick switching was getting sloppy here. I had a good opportunity to try to kill these, like, pain elementals here. But I was getting tired. Yeah. This fight is really not that bad. I was just not playing that great. Like, all you really need to do is just get the buff totem, and then just try to kill, like, the pain elemental ASAP. You could really kill them however you want, and once you kill the pain elementals there, you're really good. Like, you don't really have to worry about, like, you know, the fodder demons being a threat here. Yeah, this fight, you know, didn't really go as well as I wanted to, but at least you could learn from at least you can learn from my mistake, from what I've said. Now, the next encounter is actually pretty fun here. I actually enjoy this one. This is definitely, like, an encounter design for, like, the Destroyer Blade. It's all about, like, just spamming that Destroyer Blade here, and it's super, super fun, too. And you can also use, like, the chain gun shield with hardcore, like, blood punching too. I almost forgot about, like, this Hell Knight that spawns when you get the Sentinel armor. Alright, so right here, I was just kind of getting ready. It starts off with, like, a bunch of Hell Knights, and then later on they'll throw in, like, Whiplashes and the Carcass. I decided to chainsaw that zombie for more ammo. Yeah, I just basically kind of camp in this little corner here. It's a really fun encounter. Like, if you just do what I do here, it's pretty simple. Yeah, be very careful when the Whiplash gets aggressive. That's always annoying too. I might not be the biggest fan of Destroyer Blade, but Destroyer Blade definitely has its usage, and this level kind of, like, showcases the power of it. Like, it's really good against the snakes. This was kind of weird. My ammo was starting to get a bit low. I couldn't find a fodder for like a minute there. so had to take it slow here. But once you have the ammo, just let the Destroyer Blade go crazy. Alright, so we're getting close to the final arena, which, you know, it's definitely a long and pretty exhausting arena, but I don't really think it's too difficult as long as you manage to stay focused. But before we do that, we have to go through this little trappish encounter. This is another fun, like, you know, Destroyer Blade porn type of encounter here. It's also great for the plasma gun too. Just do what I do there, just abuse the Destroyer Blade, and Heat Blast Plasma Gun's also great if things kind of don't go smoothly as you think. And definitely go in this little secret here just for like restacking and getting your ammo back. You definitely want to do that so you're ready for the final arena with good health, armor, and ammo.
The lost city of the dead. This was before your time in the Sentinels.
So this is the final fight right here for the for Mars Core Master level. And this fight, you know, I definitely enjoyed this fight from the base camping, but I was so disappointed that they didn't put the Super Gorness music. Like, it would have totally been better here. But this fight is interesting, and what I mean by interesting is like it has that same mechanic from the 2 Marauder fight. Once you get into like the final heavy demon wave, you basically have to fight like these 3 cyber demons, and if you don't kill them, they'll just constantly respawn. Like, I think like a bunch of Whiplashes and Cackle demons, all of that stuff there. I personally don't think this fight is that difficult, but you know, I was starting to get tired here, and you'll notice like me playing sloppy at some parts. It's pretty embarrassing because, like, what is it? This was my 3rd playthrough, and I feel like I played the worst on my 3rd playthrough compared to like my very first blind playthrough of this level. And you know, during like my blind playthrough, I didn't use a BFG because I wanted to save it for like something really nasty. But you know, throughout my first playthrough of this encounter, I pretty much handled it like very well. Like, I wasn't really too stressed out, but my god, my fatigue was starting to kick in, and I was starting to really choke in some of the situations here. So this fight, it's pretty simple. You just gotta get rid of like the heavy demons and the 2 cyber demons. I think like I think the first heavy demon wave of this encounter, you just kind of treat it like a standard Doom Eternal encounter, really. Just kill all the heavy demons and super demons and get ready for the next wave, basically. But yeah, you know, yeah, there it is. You see, like, I started flame belching super early, so I'm starting to get tired. All this was starting to get bad here. Like, it's kind of hard to watch all this, because I know I could have played so much better. Like, this fight was really not that difficult. Like, I think, what is it? I think that one big final fight in Super Gorness Master level is harder than this, really. Like, this level, like, it's just kind of all about patience. And since I forgot to bring my BFG, what is it? I forgot to get that BFG ammo from that one area before, like, I got into, like, the smoke room. It's definitely nice to use a BFG in this section here with the carcasses and the Doom Hunters. So it's just to speed up the process, because, you know, when carcasses are alive, it's really annoying. They could totally slow down the gameplay with their little shield spam. remember right here, I was trying to get my blood punch up here. Oh, I remember this part. This part was ridiculous. Look at this shield block from the carcass here. Look at that. Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that. I was so pissed off. I was like, are you serious? Look at that shield block. That was ridiculous. And I wanted just one blood punch, you know, just for like sense of security. That was like the craziest carcass block I've ever seen. Thank God my chainsaw actually targeted that shield dude. It would have been disaster if I got the no target, because I think I have enough health to actually die from that shield dude here. So right here, since I wasn't being able to find any freaking fodder, I just decided to get a little aggressive on the Doom Hunter. So my health and armor was kind of decent here. And I was still trying to like, I was so greedy for like that freaking blood punch, but I decided to say screw it. I'm just gonna progress. I should have been a little bit more aggressive, but like I said, I was getting tired. So this buff totem room, it is a bit scary, but it's actually not too bad. Basically, since I had a spare BFG here, I just decided to use this BFG just to speed up the process. But basically, if you, I think like the only heavy demons that you actually fight in that wave are like the 3. I think there's 2 Mankabai and 1 Cybermank. If you just kill one of them, it will unlock the. I mean, it will break the wall for the buff totem, and then you can just break it. But I just used BFG there just for safety and of course just speeding up the process, you know, just to make it faster. I definitely recommend a BFG shot there. Definitely nice to do it. Because who knows, you know, you might get some unlucky shots from the Mankabai when they snipe you. Like, those are always the worst. Alright, so this was actually going pretty well here. So I got my blood punch, got a decent stack. Oh, that was a nice dodge right there. But yeah, this master level, like, you know, I do think it is definitely one of the harder ones here, but I don't really think it's too bad here. You know, my playing might make it look like might make it look harder than it needs to be, but I'm telling you, if I actually didn't get so tired, you know, while recording this video, you'll realize it's not too bad here. But the world spear is definitely going to be pretty scary. I definitely need to like practice that level a little bit more and try to come up with some better strategies to kind of like make sure like you guys you know, get that ultra nightmare victory. But I feel like the world spear master level, like I've only played it once so far. I feel like it's not going to be too bad on the second playthrough, especially now, like, I know what's coming, especially that one buff totem part where, like right after that cutscene with the dragon. My God, I can't believe I died. Like, I died the most in that part because I had no idea where like where that buff totem is. All right, so this is basically the final fight here, and this final fight, it was kind of a slog here, man. I actually thought like I killed like the 3 cyber demons here, but then I kind of realized I didn't, so I was wasting like my time trying to finish up the remaining heavy demons. But like I said here, just focus on the cyber demons. Don't try to like focus too much on the cackles or the whiplash. Only get rid of them if they're starting to like get real close to you, because they will just infinitely respawn. And it's really what is it? It's really the 3 cyber demons that you have to kill just to progress it, or they'll just. Oh, this was kind of scary. or they will just infinitely respawn. And I remember I made another big mistake here, and it almost costed me my freaking run. So I was in a very good position here, and I think I'm starting. If I remember where it was. Oh yeah, so this part. At this part, I actually thought I killed like all the cyber demons, and that's why I was starting to kill like these heavy demons here, because I thought like I'm getting close to finishing this level, and I'm like, all right, let's just end it, you know. And then I saw that cyber demon, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't finish it. And here it is. This is where my mistake started to happen. There it is. There's that big mistake. I forgot that I already chainsawed. And I just lost all my freaking big boy restack. Now I was down to 83 health. This was actually looking real stressful here. And I couldn't find a fodder. And that's just the second last bad play that I did during this video. There's going to be another one here later on. There it is, the last bad play. There it is, that was really bad. I lost my saving throw. I got a little too greedy right there. I really think I should have just I should have not took that route. And I knew it was dangerous too. So this was pretty much an all or nothing situation, and that was the third time I lose my saving throw in this series. But honestly, that was actually my fault. Like the what is it? The last two times where I lost my saving throw, it was just complete BS. It was like not even my fault. This is where things got really stressful. Oh my god, look at that freaking those freaking shield guys. I had a feeling there was a shield guy like getting ready to snipe me, so I just decided to use that. Use my chain gun shield. Decided to go for the glory kill for the cyber demon, just to get my health back. Yes, big health back here, and this is where things were starting to get better. Like now I knew that all the cyber demons are dead. I can actually finally kill the remaining demons here. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting fight mechanic where, you know, in this level they decided to make you like, you know, kill like a specific heavy demon just to stop like infinitely respawning another heavy demon. Oh, and this part I actually could not find like this last imp here. There was one imp I was like hiding. Actually, it was two imps. I thought that was the last enemy here, and then I kind of realized, nope, it's not. There. So I was getting kind of worried that my game might have soft locked, and that sucks, man, because I'm at the end of the freaking fight here. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I just kind of fired my gun just to make like whoever is alive just to come towards me. So yeah, this was pretty stressful because I thought like I was soft locked, and then I saw that one imp there, and then bam, I'm able to progress. So this final arena, very simple. Just use a BFG shot here. Make sure like all like the cyber mancubus spawns, and then just let her rip. And then after that, just, you know, rush towards the end. There are going to be two cyber demons. I've saved my Crucible for this guy here. I don't know if there are any fodder demons here, so that's why I kind of like save this Crucible shot there, you know, just to basically make sure like I have the ammo to get rid of the cyber demon. And that's pretty much it for the Mars Core Master level. Definitely a solid Master level. And I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. And I will see you guys in the next Master level, which will be the World.